Welcome to another video, guys, and you can see this one is a re-upload of my references tutorial, how to use them. You can see that I've got my 5 different references right here. I've got one actual real life photo, 3 screenshots, and the actual character reference that you need to complete the drawing. And why this is important is that when you are doing any kind of drawing, you can tell this is obviously going to be an illustration of a cartoon lion. And you might be wondering why I have an actual photo of a lion in here. And that's because it's important to actually know the proper anatomy of the creature, of the person, of anything that you're actually drawing. So I've got this here, which is if I just draw a slight circle and then I can just make the shape like so. And that's the kind of shape I want to go for. So I'm going to draw a circle there. Then it's going to be a dome sort of shape. And then it's going to be another dome that's much more narrow. Admittedly, this right now looks like a tombstone, but bear with me. Because you can see that I've also got this for an expression. I've got this for the type of body shape I want. And I've got this for the pause. Because this character here is going to be pouncing at a butterfly. So all I'm going to show you today is actually drawing the sketch out and how I build my shapes up. You see I've got the rough outline here. This is all on one layer. It's not anything special. All on one layer. The actual commissioner, the order I was given, was this is a cub, which is why I've got 2 Simbas and a Kovu there as cubs just to show us what we're doing. So I want to lower this ridge because I'm going to have the character quite low down. I'm going to have a crouched like Kovu is there. And I'm going to have one paw out like that. And the tail going like so. Obviously this is just a very messy first sketch, but I'm going to have the actual rock or something there with the butterfly on it. The actual paw, it's going to be kind of like that one. It's going to come out and rest here. Like so. So that's the first incredibly rough sketch that we've got. It looks incredibly messy, but that's fine. Because the best thing is we can go in and we can refine it, which is always the best idea to do. It doesn't matter what colour you sketch in, as long as you refine that kind of messy sketch. And I would say that it also doesn't matter how zoomed in or zoomed out you are when you're doing these sketches. I prefer to be quite zoomed out because then I can see exactly what it looks like. But it's fine to work quite zoomed in as well, because then you can figure out your actual expression on what it looks like. I'm aware the character has a pointed nose. Don't worry, again, it's just a sketch. I also am aware this is, again, it's just sketch. It doesn't matter how there we go. Slightly cross-eyed, but it's fine. How messy this is. As long as you're aware that with cats, that one shoulder is always going to be the not dominant shoulder. What am I talking about? One shoulder is always going to be raised, and that's usually the shoulder where the paw is touching the ground. Whereas the other shoulder is going to be a lot lower, a lot more flat, because it's raised. There we go. Again, these are going to be very much not the right size. But again, it is just a sketch at this point. The actual back end of the lion is a lot easier to figure out once you've got a general idea, because it's just a case of very carefully following your lines. And that's why I've got these different references. Even though I'm drawing a clearly cartoon lion, which is very wonky, I'll admit that, I'm still following the basic shape structure of this. So I've got the shoulders there, I've got the back there, and I've got the head here. It's a line like that, and you can see that my artwork goes like that too. It's not so much a line of action that you need to identify as how to use these shapes. Like Simba's paws are essentially just a load of circles. Kovu's shape is very much a bell. And Simba's expression here is very much sort of a tiny little cross, where I've got a tiny little cross. So this is why you need to use references. They actually help you to make your artwork more realistic. Even if you are drawing a cartoon like I am, it's still a case of you have to know the anatomy, you have to practice it, and if you're not quite happy with how it's looking, this is why digital art is actually slightly easier, because you can just nudge it very, very carefully. I actually might need to straighten that up, but it's fine. You can nudge it, you can get it back to how it's supposed to look, and then that's that. So that's basically what I want to talk to you today, is going through how you'd use references, how it's important to use a selection of different ones rather than one separate piece. And I really hope that has helped you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.